Jumanji: The Next Level in theaters coming up on this very Friday. We have some facts taken from stories that have been written about you, and we want to make sure that they are either true or false in Celebrity True or False, if you don't mind. Okay, go for it. Hit it, Mike.
Put my feet to the fire.
Here we go.
Celebrity True or False.
You can't handle the truth.
And interestingly enough, we begin with a Nicholson conversation here. Yeah. During the filming of Batman Returns, true or false, you remained in character as the Penguin between takes?
Yes. Yes, I did.
So did that freak anybody out? Or?
Yes, it did. Did you bring your children today?
I did not. I definitely did not.
Well, basically, once you get into the suit and you're in there for 3 hours doing it, the only time I broke was at lunch. And what we do, we had a little cart that would take me from the set, a little wagon, like a circus wagon, take me over to my trailer where I had a tent set up and tables outside. And I had a friend of mine who was a really good cook, Vincent Schiavelli, who was in the movie. He would cook some amazing meal. And then sometimes I had my flippers on and they were glued on. So they'd have to feed me. And yeah, I used to use this thing, this mouthwash I'd squirt in. Yeah. So it's just like, it's spirulina and mouthwash and something like that, a tube. And I squirt it in before I go. And then the director would say action, and I go, all drool.
And is it true that Nicholson told you to do the role because Nicholson was so well compensated from the first Batman movie?
Yeah, he said no. He wasn't. Yeah,
pretty much.
Well, he said Tim was the man.
Tim Burton.
And I said I loved his other movies.
Right.
And so Tim asked me to be in the part. It's a great part. It's operatic. It's like everything that an actor would want. That part is written like gold.
Sure, a tragic character.
It's a tragic.
Right.
A bird who cannot fly. The duality of the characters. So you're playing all those things, and to have that, all that fun stuff to be doing, you wouldn't want to pass that one up.
All right, next one. Is it true that you were considered for the role of George Costanza in Seinfeld? Is that true?
No.
That is false.
No, they copied me in George Costanza.
Okay.
They had George Costanza.
Right.
They had
Kramer.
Kramer was like Reverend Jim.
Ignatowski.
Yeah.
Right. Jerry was kind of like...
Yeah, Rieger.
Right.
But
by the way, I'm just hearing you say the word Rieger like that.
Rieger.
Just brings back an amazing memories like that.
Rieger, what are you doing over there?
Fantastic. Is it true you like to have a trampoline in your dressing room?
I do.
Okay.
I do because what a trampoline does is like it takes all the muscles in your body and it gives them a workout.
Okay.
So if you bounce on a trampoline, I do it before I go on. I do it before I do it sometimes just during the day. It's a real muscle. It's like dynamic tension, but only you're doing it like on a trampoline.
Did you do it in the penguin outfit?
I didn't. No, I did it before I put the penguin outfit on.
Okay.
I did it when I did Broadway. When I do when I did The Price. When I do Sunny, I trampoline. It's good. It's good for you. You should try trampoline before you interview.
Well, you know what?
Stick it over in the corner. Okay, so Danny, how are you? What are you going to do? What have you been doing this week? What's happening?
I wish, if we'd known that, I would have passed that information along to the commissioner before you were in the suite for the Super Bowl there this year in Atlanta. You could have been trampolining during the Rams and Patriots Super Bowl game.
That was like being in a waxworks. I mean, there's all these guys who just like are totally billionaires sitting in rows, baldies all. I'm baldy, but then I'm sitting in the back.
You were at one
point. It's like a whole row of bald heads competing with the lights. You could hardly see the. I don't like watching from the booth. Once in a while. The only thing bad about going in the stands is you got to do autographs and selfies, which I don't mind. Okay, I like it.
Right.
But 3,000 of them I mind. The thing up in the booth, you know, they got the food and everything.
Yeah.
And you stay away from those guys.
Right. It's just you just have to sit behind Rupert Murdoch talking to Jeff Bezos as you were
stay
like
away from him.
At one point.
You know, you identify him right away, and you go. That side.
I watched it. Chris, I'm telling you, that's a fact. That happened at this year's Rams-Patriots Super Bowl. All right, last one for you. While you were in acting school in New York City, your roommate was Michael Douglas.
This is half truth.
Okay.
Okay. I was already out of acting school. I had been doing off-Broadway, off-Broadway, summer stock, summer children's theater and stuff like that. And we shared place on 89th Street. He was doing the streets of San Francisco, doing stuff in off-Broadway, looking for work.
Right.
So it was a good marriage because, like, we weren't in the apartment quite a lot. Like, it was only several parts that were, you know, where we were thrust together in 89th Street. And those were the things that I was talking about being a good marriage. We were great. I mean, you know, we decided right away who was the top and who was the bottom. Michael liked doing laundry.
Okay, that's good.
He's, you know, folding.
The best. Who did the cooking?
Me.
Okay, of course. Because I love that look you give me. Of course it was you. What's the best thing you cook? What's the best thing?
I cook everything really good.
My guy over there from New Jersey, Mike Del Tufo, cooks a mean baked ziti.
Yeah.
Can you got one of those?
Oh no,
too?
I have a good baked ziti. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all Italian guys who, at least, you know, you're an Italian guy. You had a mother.
Of course.
So you're a Mamoni.
Exactly.
You know what a Mamoni is? A Mamoni is he hangs around his mother all the time. And whenever she's in the kitchen, we became Mamonis. Because first of all, we wanted a dunk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right?
Dunking.
You wanted
the
a
sauce
dunk.
is cooking.
She's making the sauce.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And she's going, get out of here, get out of here.
Yep.
And you walk over when she's not looking, and you take the coulis pan. You know what the coulis pan is?
It's okay if you don't.
Okay, it's a low Italian bread. The two ends are the ass of the bread. The coulis pan.
Yes.
You take the end.
The end.
And you go over and you sneak. And you go over to the sauce. You dink it in, you know, you wait.
A couple wooden spoons got broken over his hands.
Oh
yeah.
She come after you.
Oh, yeah. Wooden spoon. Dan.
Hide the forks.
And the forks, too.
Oh, yeah.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.